tragedy turned into a blessing. Did you ever look back in life and realize that certain misfortunes and crosses were actually blessings in disguise? Here's a story I came across which illustrates that point. One afternoon, the gym coach was teaching his students how to throw a javelin. After he finished giving instructions, he let the kids try their hand at the 6-foot-long spear. The longest throw was 30 yards, when everyone but the skinny 100-pound Eugene Orowitz had tried. The coach said, "You want to try throwing it too, Orowitz?" Eugene nodded. The other kids laughed at Eugene. "Hey, ugly, can you lift it?" someone shouted. "Careful, you'll stab yourself," shouted another. Eugene raised the javelin over his head, took 6 quick steps, and threw it. It soared 20, 30, 40, 50 yards. Then it crashed into the empty bleachers. Eugene's throw went twice as far as the others. It was an eye-opener for the coach and everyone. That summer, Eugene began practicing for 6 hours a day, throwing the javelin. Soon, he gained the record of the farthest throw of the javelin among all the high school athletes in the U.S. Eugene was given an athletic scholarship in college. He trained his sights in the Olympics. Then one day, he did not warm up properly. He tore the ligaments in his shoulders. That put an end to javelin throwing, his scholarship, and his dreams. All his hard work went down the drain. It was as if God slapped him in the face after all the efforts reaching that far. The tragic story of Eugene Orowitz raises a difficult question. Why does God let misfortune wreck the lives of so many good people? Why does he let suffering bring tears to the eyes of so many fine individuals? Hard questions, but certain misfortunes and failures can be a blessing in disguise. To go back to Eugene Orowitz, after dropping out of school, he worked in a warehouse. One day, he met a struggling actor to help him with his lines. Eugene got interested in acting himself and enrolled in acting school. His big break came when he was cast as Little Joe Cartwright in Bonanza. That show ran on TV for 14 years. Later, he got the lead in another long-running TV show, Little House on the Prairie. Eugene Orowitz became the popular actor called Michael Landon, and Landon became the popular actor called Michael Landon. And Landon will tell us that the best thing that ever happened to him was the day he tore the ligaments in his shoulders. What seemed an incredible tragedy turned out to be an incredible blessing. It guided him into a new life that surpassed by far the dreams of his old life. What is the moral lesson of this story? If you were a young person who dreamed of making it, say, to the basketball team, but did not make it, perhaps you should keep on trying. And if you still cannot make it, perhaps you were cut out for something else. If you want to get notified whenever I upload my next inspiring story, make sure to subscribe to Stories That Inspire and click on that bell icon. And lastly, if you found this video useful, hit that like button and share this video with someone who might find it useful. Thanks for watching and stay blessed.